All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Smart Trivia. 20 questions stand between you and ultimate glory. And tonight it is Celebrity Quiz Match, and we've got a show for you. We've got Awesometrax. We got TruthTF in the house. It is going to be a great game. Hey, everybody. How you feeling? How you doing? It is trivia time. Yeah. What's going on? We got KVH, Push the Fisherman Squall X in the chat. What's up, Neo Amp? How you doing? HJ the second. What's going on? How are you guys doing? Awesometrax, TruthTF already representing in the chat. What's going on? Zyla Girl, Aurora 2715, Lil Dorkage. How you all doing? TruthTF, Awesometrax, both resubscribing. Thank you so much, guys. You are so smart. Yeah, we'll bring you out in just a little minute. We're going to get today's game started in just a second. Few little announcements. Tomorrow night, we got trivia theme night. Tomorrow night's theme, it's back to the 80s trivia, 1981 edition. That's right. All tomorrow night's trivia questions going to be about stuff that was either happening or came from or started in 1981. And yeah, like MTV started in 1981. Princess Di and Charles got married in 1981. The Chicken McNugget was invented in 1981. This was a momentous year. I was born in 1981. Thank you so much, everybody that was here Friday night for the birthday party. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. That was absolutely amazing. Yeah, way to make it feel special. Absolutely love you all. Thanks so much for that. And we got more birthdays coming up too. Like one of my mods, Mandy, 2181, birthday coming up. She was the one who chose 1981 trivia for a reason, but we'll get into that later. Yeah, guys, we're here. We are ready to party. It is Celebrity Quiz Match time. We got our two contestants, our two celebrity guests. They're going to play a trivia game head-to-head based on their pop culture favorites. Each of them answered a 10-question survey where I asked them all about their favorite movies, their favorite music, their favorite TV shows, favorite sports teams, etc., and so forth. Took those, made them up, mixed them and mashed them up to make a 20-question trivia challenge. Each question for them is going to be worth 1 point. Whoever has the most points at the end between them wins. For y'all at home, you get to play along too. You're going to get each question showing up with multiple choice answers, 15 seconds to pick the correct answer. Faster you click on the correct answer, the more points it's worth, and whoever scores the most points at the end of tonight's game is going to get a sweet Smart Trivia t-shirt. So yeah, tonight's Celebrity Quiz Match, it's on. And yeah, in order to join tonight's game, got to enable the Quiz Kit extension, the Quiz Kit overlay. Just mouse over the screen, go on the right-hand side there where the arrow is pointing. Look for the Quiz Kit logo when it pops up, click on it, and then when you see a toggle switch that's visible, click the switch, and just below that, click Manage Access and then Grant Access to get your name on the leaderboard. Got to give a big shout out to the Quiz Kit developers. They actually clipped me saying exactly that and tweeted it earlier today. Showing the love because, yeah, I have rehearsed that. I've been saying that now for a little bit over a year, so I've got the instructions down, and there they are in the chat. We got an amazing mod squad in the house tonight, so if you need help, hit up one of the mods on your RWS. And then, yeah, we got Mizuo, Mandy2181, and Faraside. If they're around, if they're here. I haven't seen everybody in the chat yet. It's going nuts, and I'm trying to get our celebrities all started. So everybody join the QuizKit, join the game using QuizKit. Yeah, that way you just click on the screen to submit your answers. Just click on the one you think is correct. If you're on a mobile device, those are the directions right down there. So again, look for the QuizKit logo in the top right corner of the chat. Then yeah, click the button and you can see there 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how it all works. CB4K is in the house. What's up, CB4K? Awesometrax. Oh, it's hey, what's up, Jenny? Fargo Nation's in the house. Oh my God, Gracie is here. Oh wow, amazing players in the chat tonight. Love to see it. Gotta start giving some shout outs, mods when you get them, and it definitely start showing the love with the shout outs. Definitely want everybody to be following Fargo Nation, showing that love to CB4K. And yeah, you'll see the links for our celebrity contestants. Definitely make sure you're following them too. I mean, you know, it's there. Boom, there it is. Smarty Bot right on top of it. Love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, everybody, again, take a minute to enable the QuizKit extension, the QuizKit overlay. Just mouse over the screen, look on the right-hand side. If you're on a mobile device, that's what it looks like right down there. Take a minute. And yeah, we will get this game started. We'll get and play in, and we'll be playing in just another minute. Let me see here. I'm going to get my QuizKit load. Let me load QuizKit on my side so we can get this game started. There it is. There's my QuizKit button. Thank you so much, Blur Spur. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's my Pac-Man jacket. I always wear it for celebrity quiz matches. I always dress up for having celebrity guests on stream. Every other night, I'm here in like either a t-shirt or a hoodie. Celebrity quiz match, it's a t-shirt and a blazer, and it's a Pac-Man blazer at that. Gotta class it up when you're having guests. Always, always, always. You gotta throw a party, gotta make it classy. So that's what it's all about. All right, so this is my Jenny. Want to win a t-shirt? I hear ya. And this is one of the chances to do it. I will tell you that the celebrity quiz match games tend to be a little bit more challenging because it is based on our celebrities' favorites. And depending on how similar or different our celebrities are, their answers could be like difficult for each other. So sometimes you'll have a game where only half the game they're feeling a little comfortable. The other half the game it's just, you know, taking a guess. So it happens to all of us, but we are gonna make it happen. All right, everybody, hopefully you did everything you needed to do to enable the QuizKit extension, the QuizKit overlay. I'm gonna hit the start quiz button on my side. So that way the overlay will pop up with the rules. So the way the game works, I'm gonna ask a question. Each of you at home is going to get 15 seconds. That's right, 15 seconds to choose which of the 4 multiple choice answers you think is correct. Now, as that 15 seconds ticks down, so does the point value for each question. So the faster you click, the more you score. Now, there's a catch to all that, because if you get it wrong, you lose points. So the faster you click on the correct answer, the more points you earn. The faster you click on the wrong answer, the more points you lose. So we got a saying around here, excuse me, if you don't know, let it go. Don't go negative, take that 0. Again, if you don't know, let it go. Sometimes you're torn between 2 answers, maybe let a few seconds tick off the clock, so if you guess the wrong one, you don't lose as much. But don't start spamming the clicks, because yeah, you don't want to bury yourself with a negative score. I'm going to hydrate. Yeah, no, I'm feeling that. I am totally feeling the need to hydrate. We're going to bring out our celebrity guests in just another second. So yeah, again, if you don't know, let it go. Don't go negative. Take that 0. You don't want to bury yourself with wrong answer. Don't start spamming clicks. There's only one t-shirt. There can be only one winner. So that's how it works. And oh yeah, everybody, just so if you know, Jenny, I know you want to win the t-shirt, but just going to do a little shameless self-promotion. There's the link. We do have the Smart Trivia storefront. Smart Trivia t-shirts start at just 15 bucks. So great way to support the channel. Great way to look really smart, look really cool. Anyway, no, I like the t-shirts. I did a lot of graphic design work on them, did a lot of awesome logos. We got a new one that says this game goes up to 11 and it says Smart Trivia, and it's got the same font that you would see in like the logo for Spinal Tap, so it's pretty cool. And you know, it's a black heavy metal looking t-shirt, so check that out for sure. Everybody contributing to the Slumber Party Stream Challenge, that's right. So if we raise enough community channel points, if enough people in the community want it to happen and contribute enough points in the next 30 days, yeah, we're gonna do a 12-hour overnight Slumber Party stream. Just going to throw that out there as something that might happen in the future. That's something we added. Oh yeah, and the other thing is, so we talked about a Friday night. So from here on out, the new rule on the Smart Trivia channel is any donation of $2 or more, or any cheer of 200 bits or more, if it includes a written message, I will read the message on stream in my strip club DJ radio voice. So any donation of $2 or more, any cheer of 200 bits or more, and I will read any message as long as it is somewhat appropriate and non-offensive. It doesn't violate terms of service or the chat rules in any way. I will read any non-violating message for $2 or more, 200 bits or more, any donation of $200 bits or more, 200 bits or $2 or more. $200 does qualify, and we'll get that. Just throwing that out there. But no, really, seriously, so instead of doing channel points, bits, cheers, and anything in that stream, in my, now coming up to the main stage, gentlemen, get your dollars out. It's Skylar, yeah, but we'll have more fun with it than that. So everybody, yes, that's going to be my shameless way of self-promoting from here on out, but that's enough about me. That's enough about the channel. Hey, you guys, we got a party with all the Smarties starting right here. Everybody, I want you to show the love. We're going to bring out our guests tonight. It's time to get this game started. But first, I would like to introduce, we have TruthTF and Awesometrax. Truth, Awesometrax, you guys are live. Say hi to everybody. How you guys doing?
Hello.
What's up? Doing well, thank you.
Pretty damn good. Glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, welcome. Absolutely great to have you. Everybody, we have our celebrity guests tonight here to play. We have Awesometrax, TruthTF. If you guys might take a minute, introduce yourselves. Truth, if you'd like to go first, tell us a little bit about yourself, about your stream, your hobbies, turn-ons, all that kind of stuff.
All right, a little bit about myself. I'm California native, from California all my life, mostly Northern California. I just moved to Southern California. I'm in the acting business as well. I'm also a bartender to pay the bills. Been streaming, it'll be a year in really 2 weeks, I think, 3 weeks, I believe. So I'm looking forward to doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun. What I do for streaming is I tend to do a lot of variety streaming, mostly play with viewers like Jackbox, Wars on Stream, Gartic Phone, et cetera, et cetera. So we have a lot of fun doing that. And what I appreciate the most about my channel specifically is the fact that I'm very well known to be very friendly toward a comfortable environment to the LGBTQ community, women community, people of color. So that's something I'm very, very proud of, is that they always feel they have a home there to hang out with us and chill. And we always like to have a lot of fun. I mean, like all these, like the vast majority of the people I see in the chat are people that have popped in the stream or hang out, and this is freaking awesome. Awesometrax, really, this way? Yeah, this way?
Yeah, he's to your left.
No, great guy, love him. So it's a pleasure, and thank you very much for having me here as well.
Oh, awesome. No, yeah, I appreciate having you here again, Truth. Thank you so much for being a part of this. And yeah, if you're not following TruthTF, an amazing streamer, Words on Stream, one of my favorite games to play over on his channel, if I could even get one in, because there's some professional players. Y'all have set some records. I've been on your channel where you guys got to like level 60, going way up there. So it's definitely a fun time for sure. And speaking of awesome, I know I throw the word around a lot, but it's actually in this dude's name right here, and I couldn't be happier to have him. Awesometrax here, ready to rock. Yeah, again, introduce yourself a little bit, tell everybody about your stream, about what's going on. I'm sure a lot of y'all remember Awesometrax when he had his 1 year stream anniversary, or 1 year anniversary in April, part of that Jackbox tournament. I was there. Some of y'all were there too. We had a blast, but Awesometrax, please take it.
Yeah, so name's Awesometrax, or A-Trax, or Trax is what some people call me now. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I've been streaming mostly Jackbox. I do a lot of other community games such as Gartic Phone, Codenames, sometimes Among Us. I've been doing that since mostly since October of 2020. Been part of Twitch since March, so that's why it was the 1 year back in April. Obviously, SMRT Trivia was on there. He was second in that, actually, and and one of his teammates absolutely clutched the semifinal. That was Mizuo. That was very impressive when that happened.
Big shout out to Mizuo, mod on the channel. It's me. There he is in the chat. Yeah.
And also, I'm a big sports fan. As you can see behind me, this is the Blue Bombers, the CFL team that I root for. They're the reigning Grey Cup champions. I'm also a Winnipeg Jets and Green Bay Packers fan. Every month, I also do charity streams. Usually, it's the last Friday of every month. Usually, they're involving mental health. Sometimes it's something like Food Banks Canada. But I do that once a month. Basically, I want to use my platform for a good cause whenever I can. Whenever I do that, 50% of all the revenue I get goes towards that charity. Usually, I'll have some kind of direct link if people want to do that too, if it's possible. And yeah, really happy to be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. Also, Heated Glue 92, thank you so much for that follow. You are so smart. Happy Monday, everybody. We are going to get this game started in just another second. Again, players at home, if you want to join the game, got to enable the QuizKit extension, the QuizKit overlay. Make sure you mouse over the right-hand side of the screen. Look for it there. If you're in a mobile device, look for the top right corner of the chat for the QuizKit logo. Click on it, and yeah, there's the instructions right there in the chat, how to join the game. Jump on in. For our players here, each question is going to be worth 1 point. And whereas unlike our players at home, they lose points if they get a wrong answer, you guys, if you guess incorrectly, you just don't score a point. So please, if you guys don't know an answer, feel free to guess away. Definitely take a shot. You do miss 100% of the shots you don't take after all. But yeah, there is no pass in this game show. You got to answer them all. So Mandy2181 here, ready to hold it down with the mod squad. Great to see you, Mandy. Thanks for coming through. Love to see you always, always. All right, so everybody, if you're here ready to play, if y'all are here to start the game, let me see where you're at. Let me see all the emotes in chat. Spam the emotes. Let me see who you're rooting for. Let me see all your favorite emotes, all the ones we've unlocked from hype trains, all the special holiday emotes we unlocked, all last year's Pride emotes, whatever you got, all the emotes right now. Everybody in the chat, let me see where you're at. Spam the emotes. Keep it going. Push the fisherman. Love to see it. Yeah, KCO, great to see you. Lil Dorkage, that's what's going on. Keep those emotes coming. Light it up. I want to see that chat box. Just nothing but color. Mellow Graphics is in the house. Way to go, Mizuo. Love to see you. This is my Gen A. You're going to have to renew. That's all you got to do. Blair Spurs, CB4K. It's okay, Jenny. Would love to see you, and thanks for being here. Keep it going. Torpedo, that's what's up. Everybody's ready to get this game going. Go. What's good, Aurora? Yes. All right, everybody. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? Guests, Awesometrax, Truth, you guys ready to start the game? You guys ready to play?
I'm ready.
Go whiteboard. I'm ready.
All right, cool. Well, let's start the fun. Everybody, here comes question number 1. First question, the video game series Just Dance takes its name from a song title released by which of these artists? Again, video game series Just Dance takes its name from a song title released by which of these artists? Was it David Bowie, Lady Gaga, Whitney Houston, or Justin Timberlake? David Bowie, Lady Gaga, Whitney Houston, or Justin Timberlake? And yes, that's supposed to say Whitney Houston there. Sorry about that. I totally mistyped with Whitney Houston. There's not supposed to be an I in there. That's definitely Whitney Houston. Also was the wrong answer no matter what. So even if you thought it was Whitney Houston, you're still going to get it wrong. Players, though, Awesometrax, Truth, show me what you got. And we got Lady Gaga and Lady Gaga. And yeah, hey, everybody, you got the points. If you knew the correct answer was, in fact, Lady Gaga. Yes. Way to go if you got it. Way to go if you do. And yeah, that's right. Wrong answers only in the chat. Blur Spur with George Gershwin. CB4K with Madonna. This is my Jenny with the I Am So Smart. Toby Keith. Chris Cross will make you just dance. No. And Just Dance. Awesometrax, you put that as one of your favorite games, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
It was yours, Awesometrax. All right.
I haven't played in a long time, but now that I have a Nintendo Switch, which actually I won on Fargo Nation's 1 year stream a couple weeks ago, I plan on buying that at some point. So once I move into my new house, I'm probably going to be doing some of those streams. So
that's awesome. Yeah. Awesome. I love Just Dance. I'll never forget, I came home from the bars one night and I was hanging out. I was at my parents' place in Jersey, and I've been living in Boston for like 20 years. I barely ever am in Jersey, but I came home and there was my sister hanging out, playing Just Dance in the living room, and it was a Benny Benassi Satisfaction came on. I'm like, wait a minute, this is like, I just came from the club. This is a club track. What's going on in the living room? And she's playing Just Dance. I'm like, oh, get me in on this. And so there I am, and we're in our, and this is at this point, we're in our, like, we're grown-ups. We are not little kids playing video games, but there we are in the living room late at night playing video games together like we were little kids all over again. So as soon as I saw Just Dance, I'm like, yeah, definitely got to jump on Just Dance and put it as part of the game for sure. So yeah. All right, everybody. So just like that, that's question number 1. If you clicked on Lady Gaga, you scored points. If you clicked on anything else, you lost points. But hey, that's just question number 1. There are many more chances to score, starting with this one right here. Players, here we go. Question number 2. Next one up. What is the name of the Virginia high school that serves as the primary setting for the 2000 sports drama Remember the Titans? What's the name of that Virginia high school in Remember the Titans? Is it T.C. Williams High, T.C. Williams High, T.D. Washington High, T.K. Carter High, or J.C. Chasez High? Which one is it? Question number 2 again. T.C. Williams High, T.D. Washington High, T.K. Carter High, or J.C. Chasez High? Yeah. Question number 2. What's the name of that high school from Remember the Titans? All right. Time is up for all the players at home. Truth, Awesometrax, you guys ready with your answers? All right. Show me what you got. We got T.C. Williams and T.K. Carter, and point is going to Awesometrax for knowing T.C. Williams was the correct answer. T.K. Carter is actually the name of an actor.
T.K. Carter. Yeah?
Yeah, T.K. Carter, and Mizuo AMV is going to chime in about 3 seconds with like 5 things he's been in, because Mizuo is the trivia guru around here. I just write the questions. Mizuo knows them before they were ever written. That's how that works around here. TK Carter, guy on Punky. That's right. That's why I remember TK Carter from Punky Brewster and Good Morning Miss Bliss. All right, he showed up. He worked at the Max and stuff. Yeah. But T.C. Williams was the name of the school from Remember the Titans. Amazing film though. Like I'm loving that's like a real story, true story, and all that. Truth, you put that as one of your favorite movies too, right?
Not, but I haven't watched that movie in about 20 years, but it was a very memorable movie with Denzel and crew. It was really good.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so Awesometrax, that was on your survey then?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I still consider that to be one of my favorite movies ever.
Nice. All right, cool. So yeah, there's Mizuo AMVs with the scoring update. So right now it's a score of Awesometrax 2, Truth 1, but plenty more chances to score. Everybody follow me. Here we go with question number 3. Next question coming up. Who is the producer that famously coaxed Will Smith into auditioning for a sitcom while they were at a party in 1989? A little celebrity trivia for you. Who is the producer that famously coaxed Will Smith into auditioning for a sitcom while they were at a party in 1989? Was it Rick Rubin, Russell Simmons, Africa Bambaataa, or Quincy Jones? Again, Rick Rubin, Russell Simmons, Africa Bambaataa, or Quincy Jones. Who was that producer that famously coaxed Will Smith into auditioning for a sitcom while they were at a party in 89? Heated Glue 92.
That was easy.
That easy button slap was for you. Yes, Hydrate. Good call, Heated. Thank you, Heated Glue. It was not Suge Knight. Time Strike, though, with the wrong answer in chat. 8 tracks. Truth. You guys got your answers? You ready to go? All right, show me what you got. Yeah. And let's see. We got Quincy Jones, and the correct answer is Quincy Jones. Yes, way to go if you got it. Way to go if you knew. That's right. The famous producer of Thriller, amongst many other Grammy winners. I think he holds the record for having won all the Grammys, except for all the ones Beyonce's won. Like that's pretty much every Grammy that Beyonce doesn't have was like Quincy Jones. All the other ones are just like minimal in between because Quincy Jones is a legend. Although Russell Simmons, I mean, all legendary producers right there. Russell Simmons, obviously, and Rick Rubin with part of Def Jam. But yeah, no, Quincy Jones and both players getting that one right. You guys big wits. I know, and it was Truth. You said Will Smith as one of your favorite celebrities, right?
Absolutely, man.
Nice.
Very, very inspirational actor to me. We can't hate the guy, really, man.
No, definitely not. Even the stuff that he might have done that I wasn't a fan of, it's like still couldn't hate it.
Yeah.
Poppy Shampoo, thank you so much for that follow. You are so smart. So, Truth, favorite Will Smith stuff besides Will Smith and the Fresh Prince, because everybody loves it. Like, what are your like favorite Will Smith moments?
Surprisingly, a lot of Will Smith stuff that I really like hasn't really been his movies or his TV shows lately. It's been mostly a lot of his motivational speaking. There's a lot of motivational speeches and it's been very, very inspirational to hear how he's going about things for the last like decade or so, and that has helped inspire me to do a lot of things. As far as like movies are concerned, it's not so much the movies as much as like him as the person that I really, because a lot of his movies aren't all that great. Let's be realistic. but some of his movies are absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
But yes, just him as the person is what makes me so excited and enraptured by him.
You know, as soon as you were like, it's not so much the movies, I half expected you to end that sentence with, it's more the album parents just don't understand. Because I grew up listening to his music first, and like I absolutely loved I loved the Fresh Prince rap albums and loved, you know, like all that stuff. Like I still would listen to the song where like every once in a while I used to try to show off playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out, where I would listen to I Think I Could Beat Mike Tyson while playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And what I found is that I can't really do that because I actually need the sound cues to be able to play the game. So I actually couldn't do it while playing the song at the same time. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to play it while beat Mike Tyson. I'm going to beat Mike Tyson. And then it's like, why am I getting my ass kicked? I've been practicing this since the 80s. And it's like, oh yeah, no, I need the sound cues. No, Mike was tough. It is. One of the only like video game streams I ever did last year on Easter Sunday, I did a start to finish playthrough of Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and it was one of the most epic streams I've ever done because I almost lost. Like I lost to Super Macho Man, then I lost my second fight against Sandman, had to fight him a third time, and worked my way up knowing with 3 losses and it's game over, and then straight through beat Macho Man, beat Tyson on the first try, and it was just amazing. It was like one of the most dramatic like playthroughs I've ever done at Punch Out, and yeah, it's the only time I ever streamed a like non-interactive game where it's like, all right, everybody come watch me play this video game. We're gonna have some fun.
I was about to say, man, that Mike Tyson to me, actually Macho Man I thought was more difficult than Mike Tyson was, and Sandman. Tyson, he was just out of here. He's done.
I always found Macho Man harder because I didn't get to practice Macho Man. Like I would used to just pop in Tyson's Punch Out and just 007-373-5963 just bang out the code, do it every time. Also, got to give a big shout out to Meg Brienne in the chat. What's going on, Meg Brienne? Love to see you. Everybody, big shout out. Everybody say hey to Meg Brienne. Make sure you all are following her. One of the best streamers out there. Love to see you. Great. Thank you for coming through, Meg Brienne. VIP tag next to her name for a reason. Love to see you. Former contestant here on Celebrity QuizMatch herself. Yeah, everybody. And actually, if you want to see the episode where Meg Brienne and Meg Brienne and Rainbow Paint were here, there were a lot of technical difficulties, but they were here. They were awesome. It was a blast, and the replay is up on the YouTube channel. Anya RWS mod on top of it. There's the link in the chat. So, yeah, the VOD is not here on Twitch anymore, but it is there. DJ Hopkins coming through with the host. Thank you so much, DJ. Appreciate that. You are so smart. Appreciate the host. Oh, great to see you, DJ. And yeah, all the replays, including tonight's episode, they all go on the YouTube channel. So eventually, they all disappear from Twitch, but they stay up on YouTube. So if you ever want to catch any of the old episodes of Celebrity QuizMatch, we've had some phenomenal guests on the episodes, and we've got some phenomenal guests tonight. We got some phenomenal guests in the future, and that's what this is all about. So, yeah, all right. Question number 3 again. Everybody got points for knowing the correct answer is Quincy Jones that pushed Will Smith to audition for a sitcom. Ended up becoming the Will Smith led vehicle, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and we all know where it went from there. It went to Independence Day, and that was amazing. So, all right, let's keep it going. Everybody, your next chance to score. It's question number 4. We'll do one more after that and do a scoring update, all that fun stuff. So here we go. 4th question of the game. Here it comes. What are the 2 main varieties of wheat beer? Which ones are the 2 main varieties of wheat beer? Is it Berliner Weiss and Gose, Belgian Wheat Beer and Berliner Weiss, German Weizenbier and Belgian Wheat Beer, or Lambic and German Weizenbier? Which one of those choices are the 2 main varieties of wheat beers? Berliner Weiss and Gose, Belgian Wheat Beer and Berliner Weiss, German Weizenbier and Belgian Wheat Beer, or Lambic and German Weizenbier? And I hope I got any of those pronunciations right, because I am definitely reaching on all of those. I studied Spanish and not German, so I'm just kind of like reaching for it. So, du and hast, Casey Tenti, exactly. Du hast mich. Rammstein, oh man, remember the 90s? I do, and we all do here on this trivia channel. And 90s trivia is something that happens. It'll happen again soon for sure. All right, so everybody, again, what are the 2 main varieties of wheat beer? Yeah. Awesometrax, Truth. Got your answers ready? All right,
Yeah.
show me what you got. German and
Yep,
Belgian.
Oh, we can't read that. This is Belgian and Berliner, I think.
All right, this is Belgian and Berliner, or German and Belgian. Correct answer. Awesometrax getting the point. It is the German Weizenbier and the Belgian Wheatbier. That is correct. Truth, you were off by one. It wasn't Berliner Weiss, but Weiss it's a white, so that's close,
ironic.
but it's not wheat.
It's ironic. I am actually a bartender, and I initially put German and Belgian, and I changed it last second.
Oh,
Don't know why.
I hate this. That you're not the first person to have done that while a guest on this show, and it may happen again. We'll find out in the future. But yeah, you got to go with your gut sometimes. Awesometrax, you big fan of wheat beers, right?
Oh, definitely. If you guys watch my Friday streams, you know that I usually have some kind of local beer in hand. Usually it's some kind of like a Belgian wheat beer from a local brewery. I do also like Belgian Moon, Hoegaarden, some of those kind of beers too.
Mm-hmm.
But like Belgian wheat beers are my jam when it comes to that. So.
Nice. As far as any particular favorite brands, like you said, I know you mentioned like Blue Moon, Hoegaarden. I don't know anything like any specific breweries that we know that might or of that get 1919, huh?
This one here. This is from Little Brown Jug in Winnipeg. That's probably my favorite local beer.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, no, Belgian wheats are my favorite too. One of my favorites is honestly Sam Adams Summer Ale. Is a Belgian style wheat that you can get everywhere, which is what I love about it. I think it's a lot better than like Blue Moon and Shock Top, and you can only get it a couple months of the year, but those couple months, because it's a seasonal, I find it way better, and you can get it everywhere. Like I love like some of the small breweries. Like there's one up here in Massachusetts, Newburyport. They do. I can't remember if it's like Block Island or Plum Island Ale, something where their Belgian wheat are one of my absolute all-time favorites. So yeah, no, I'm with a little citrus in it. Like I absolutely love the category, love the genre too. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, definitely going wheat beer with it. And yeah, Truth, go with your gut. Yeah, you're there.
For sure.
All right, cool. So one more left. We'll do a quick break, or we'll do a quick scoring update after that. Here, everybody, look alive. Question number 5 coming up. In which stat category does Magic Johnson hold the record for the highest per game average recorded in NBA history? In which stat category does Magic Johnson, legendary NBA Hall of Famer, hold the record for highest per game average recorded in NBA history? Is it blocked shots, assists, steals, or points? Which stat category does Magic Johnson hold that record for highest per game average? Also, Meg Brienne, thank you so much for coming through. Hope you feel better. Yeah, anything we can do to help, always let us know. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you for being here, Meg Brienne. Love you. All right, guys. Got your answers ready? All right, Magic Johnson, record for highest per game average in which stat category? Show me what you got. And both players scoring the point on assists. That's right, it is assists. Way to go, yeah. Torpedo, oh, oof, no. Yeah, assists and true. You're California Lakers fan, born and bred, yeah?
Yeah. I was though I live in Northern California, I've always been a Laker fan all my life. Though I bandwagon Kings and I bandwagon the Warriors. I lived in Sacramento when they're really good. I live in Oakland when they're really good. Go figure. But I was still a Laker fan. And Magic has always been very inspirational to me. And I was around during the Showtime Lakers.
Nice.
I'm actually a little older than you, believe it or not, Smart Trivia. And I was actually watching the NBA Finals in '87 against the Celtics.
Nice.
And I remember that game, dude.
Oh, that's epic. That's epic. That's just one of the greatest rivalries in sports history.
Yeah, man.
Like, I still never forget the story that I forget who the Celtics were playing against, but it was the Eastern Conference Finals. And the Celtics were losing Game 7 and about to be eliminated at home. And so all of a sudden, the Celtics fans just started cheering "Beat LA," so that their opponents who were moving on to the finals to play the Lakers They weren't even cheering there for their team anymore. They were cheering for the opponents who were about to move on to play the Lakers. Like, all right, we just want you guys to beat the Lakers. Somebody just beat the Lakers. If it's going to be you guys playing the Lakers, just beat LA. And that became like a whole like renowned thing where at the Boston Garden, they started chanting, beat LA for the Celtics opponents who were about to move on to the finals. Yeah, epic moment.
LA is so hated, man. Lakers are so hated, but hey, it's all right. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, are you loving the LeBron Lakers?
You know what? I never was a fan of LeBron. I respected him because he does good things for the community. But just like Shaquille O'Neal, I don't like him either. But hey, look, whatever they bring in to make them better, I'm gonna root for him.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, everybody. So we've done 5 questions, and real quick, we got a scoring update, and currently it's Push the Fisherman 46,000 points, Torpedo 267, Blurspire, This Is My Gen A, Squall X, Time Strike, Gracie, KCO Tenti, CB4K, and Mizuo AMVs rounding out the top 10. Everybody, let's do it again. Let's keep it going. Question number 6. Next question up. We'll get up to 10 questions and take a quick break. So yeah, let's do another quick 5, starting with this one right here. Question number 6 coming up. What was the title of Michael Jackson's first solo album? What was the title of Michael Jackson's first solo album? Was it Ben, Got to Be There, Thriller, or Off the Wall? Michael Jackson, first solo album. What was the title of it? Ben, Got to Be There, Thriller, or Off the Wall? And Squall X 41269. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Again, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Thank you so much again. Anytime you cheer with 200 bits or more, or a donation of $2 or more, I'm going to read whatever message you put in the chat in a voice just like this. So if you want to make me do a strip club announcement or say something like, welcome to Good Burger, yeah, I will lay my DJ voice on you. So here we go. Question number 6. What was the title of Michael Jackson's first solo album? Players, what do you got for an answer? Was it Ben, Got to Be There, Thriller, or Off the Wall? Off the Wall and Off the Wall. Actually, both players not getting this one right. Believe it or not, it's Got to Be There. Got to Be There. Yeah. Oof. A lot of players getting that one wrong in the audience, too. Off the Wall does predate Thriller, but so does Ben and Got to Be There. He had a couple older albums before, but Off the Wall was the one right before Thriller. It's probably his most famous non-Thriller before Thriller. Anyway, yeah, Got to Be There was the name of the album. Truth, you're looking at me like, where did this album even come from? Why did I not remember this album? Like, this sounds like...
I was pretty sure it was that was a single, but it's okay. We're good. Nah, that's it. Can I tell you a little something about Michael Jackson real quick?
Yeah, of course. That was on your survey result, so yeah.
So fun fact, Thriller's on the board right now, okay? So my dad was in college when he had me. He had me when I was quite young. And one of my earliest memories I've ever had, and I still remember this pretty clearly, is I was in Santa Clara, and my dad played football for Santa Clara, and I was at my uncle's house who also played football. And Thriller was on TV. I was like a couple years old, and I remember the whole werewolf scene. And like, he goes, and the thing. And freaking, I pissed my pants as a kid, all right? I wet myself. And then I remember clearly I was in my uncle's bedroom on the bed with a towel over my my junk, and waiting for the laundry to get done. So that actually stuck with me all the way up till I was 12 years old. 9 years later, I finally had the courage to watch Thriller, and I watched it on the corner peeking through like this. And between the whole time of that, I loved Michael Jackson the whole time, but I could never watch Thriller. It was ridiculous, but that was like one of my earliest memories I ever remember is wetting myself for the werewolf.
Yeah, that used to scare the crap out of me as a little kid too. My parents, they sometimes pop up in the chat. Honestly, if they were here right now, they'd type in "no Thriller" in capital letters because that's what he's. But no Thriller, mommy, no Thriller. Like I used to do, like seriously, I used to cry the crap out of me. Also, Got to Be There. That was the album. My research department just hit me up. That was the album with Rockin' Robin on it. That was a full album.
That wasn't
Yeah,
Jackson
see,
5.
Title
That
Track
was,
and Rock. See, and there's
nice,
Mizuho
okay.
right there in the chat. Yeah, no, it was a full album. So it wasn't just a single, because you scared me, Truth. I was like, wait a minute, was it just? Let me double check that, because yeah, you know, we do make mistakes here occasionally. It does happen. So I just want to make sure we got everything right. But yeah, Thriller was Beat It was one of my favorite songs growing up for sure. Yeah, no, Thriller. I remember hanging out with some guys. I was on the set of Clean House, Messiest Homes in America. I was working with the production assistant crew, and I remember driving in the production van with one of these guys, a couple of these guys, and somebody just popped in, or I don't know if a Michael Jackson album song, or either a song from Thriller came on the radio, or somebody legit just popped in the CD. And it's like, yo, even if one of those songs would be played now as brand new, it would still be a hit. Like, they're just that good. And it's like, yeah, it would. Even if we're brand new today, every single one of these, they're just timeless hits for sure. Lexa T-Rex, it wasn't a prequel to Hoarders. It was a similar show, but with Clean House, instead of just documenting hoarders, they did a thing where we'd actually go into homes, and it wasn't always hoarders. Like, we did one that was just like kind of like a Brady Bunch situation, where there were like 8 kids living in the house, like 4 from like previous marriages, like 3 from the new marriage. And so there was just stuff everywhere. Wasn't necessarily a hoarder situation, but what we would do is take their stuff, take the extra stuff, clean out a couple rooms, do a yard sale, sell it. And then like the production company, the studio would match whatever money was raised from the yard sale, and then refurnish and do all the fun stuff to buy them flat screen TVs and all sorts of cool stuff. Some cases were hoarders, some cases were definitely not, but it was Clean House. Matt Eisman, who hosts American Ninja Warrior, he was one of the hosts of that. Niecy Nash, she's everywhere. She was one of the hosts of that. I remember one time, because she's not very tall, she was going to put her heels on right before walking on a set. I was the closest production assistant. She was like, here, let me, and just leaned on my shoulder as she stepped up into her heels before walking on a set. I thought that was fun. So yeah, it was really cool. Clean House, it was on the Style Network. It was like a offshoot of the E! Channel, if you guys remember that from the mid-2000s. But all right, we got 6 questions done. Let's do a couple more. Take that quick break. Here we go. Next question up. Number 7, coming at you, lucky number 7, if you will. What were the names of the lawyers and friends that won the first season of The Amazing Race? Yeah, what were the names of the lawyers and friends won season 1 of The Amazing Race? Was it Josh Kilmer-Purcell and Brent Ridge, Amy DeJong and Maya Warren, Rob Frisbee and Brennan Swain, or Brooke Kami and Scott Flannery? Again, what were the names of the lawyers and friends won the very first Amazing Race? Again, was it Josh and Brent, Amy and Maya, Rob and Brennan, or Brooke and Scott? And wrong answers only in the chat. It was Bob Barker and Drew Carey. Actually, it was close. Adam Sandler and Drew Carey, Adam Sandler and Bob Barker, believe it or not. I'm sorry. I totally set me up for a joke and I blew it. Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, Mizuho. Wow, that's a throwback and a half. Beavis and Butthead. Love the wrong answers. Keep them going. Casey Kasem and Rick Dees. Love it. DJ Legends. All right, players, tracks. Truth, what you got? Rob and Brennan, and both players scoring the points. It was Rob Frisbee and Brennan Swain. Yes, both players scoring a point. Way to go, you guys. All right. Now, I can't remember. Was it both of you guys that actually put Amazing Race on your, or it was just tracks?
I did,
okay.
yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been a fan of that for a while. 8 years ago, Canada came out with their version of it. Just kind of waiting for someone to to apply with right now. Like, I just haven't had someone that's wanted to do that with me, but as soon as I have someone who wants to do it, I want to apply to that for sure.
Awesome. Very cool. No, it definitely would be a cool thing. I think it would be a lot of fun. Gotta give a big shout out. I had Meg Brienne and CB4K hosting the stream earlier. Thank you guys so much for hosting. Giving you guys got a shout out for that. Sorry. You know how we get caught up over here. But yeah, that would be, honestly, let's talk in a little bit, because I think that would be a lot of fun too. Truth, you got that one right now. You were also an Amazing Race fan, and you know that, or are you just taking the shot here?
I closed my eyes and did this in my head and picked one, and lucked out.
Hey, it pays off, no doubt. I was hoping the name Frisbee is what stuck out, because that's what made I don't really remember. I just remember like the dude had a funny name, and it's like, oh yeah, Frisbee, right? Like I barely watched a lot of that. Like that was right when I was in college. That was like my junior year of college. If there was stuff on TV, I had no idea. I was way too busy partying.
Right?
Mom, I was way too busy going to class and studying and doing my homework, of course. So that's question number 7. Let's keep it going. We got 3 questions left before the break. Question number 8. It's the Ocho. Let's go. Here it is. Which classic Chevrolet car was the first Hot Wheels replica produced in 1968? Which classic Chevrolet car was the first Hot Wheels replica produced in 68? Your 4 choices are Mustang, Corvette, Camaro, and El Camino. Again, which classic Chevrolet car first Hot Wheels replica produced in 68? Mustang, Corvette, Camaro, or El Camino? 4 choices. Which one is the correct answer? It's the Equinox Blur Spur. I used to have an Equinox. That was my last car, actually. The Pinto CB4K. Yes. Oh my God, HJ, the Cavalier. Love it. Oh, HJ, don't even start with the Fiesta was one of my favorite cars of all time, especially the revived Fiesta from 2011. Loved that car, but I'll get into that in a minute. Players, question number 8. First Hot Wheels replica. Mustang, Corvette, Camaro, or El Camino? What you got? We got Mustang and we got Camaro. Point going to Truth for knowing the correct answer is Camaro. Yes, way to go, Truth. Correct answer is Camaro. Awesometrax. Hate to see it, but the Mustang is a Ford. That was the only choice that wasn't even a Chevrolet. Burned you on that one. But I had to come up with a trivia question about Hot Wheels because Hot Wheels cars, one of my absolute favorite toys. I used to have like my windowsill just all lined up Hot Wheels cars. Just that was my thing. Like I had Hot Wheel cars on my windowsill in my room growing up. Like just my whole collection just lined up. It was awesome. It was like a little car show. So as soon as I saw Truth that you liked Hot Wheels cars, he was like, all right, let me go for that. See what you got. But yeah, like, do you have like a collection still, or just something you used to play with? You just have the ramp and smash them together, or what do you got?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I never collected Hot Wheels.
Oh, awesome, Charles. That was on your server?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry.
That's all right, buddy. I like them. They're cool.
Mixed up. God, I got the 2 servers mixed up. Sorry about that. Apologize. Oh, so
okay.
No worries.
Trax, you're the Hot Wheels fan.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think the question was like favorite toy growing up. I had to think about that, but I was like,
yeah,
I was really big into Hot Wheels when I was about like 8 to 10. So I don't think I have them anymore, but I definitely had a pretty big variety of them. Some races or some tracks that I had in there too. So
nice. Do you remember any of the tracks you had? Did you have any awesome tracks?
They were okay. By the way, that's actually not how I got my username. If you want, I can kind of explain it. It's not the most fun thing, but it was like 18 years ago that I started using this name, and it was based on EA Tracks, which was like the soundtrack of EA Sports games, and I was big into Madden and NHL games at that time.
Okay.
And I found like message boards at that time. So I wanted to think of a name that kind of involved that. So I was like, oh, I really like the EA Tracks. I think it's awesome. So Awesometrax. That's how that came out.
Love it.
And yeah, now that username's old enough to drink in my province.
Wow. That's awesome. My old AOL screen name was Funky Stars because I'd put stars on my ceiling, and like the glow in the dark sticky stars, I put them on my ceiling, and I had a black light, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That's funky. And then like the next day I like signed up for AOL, and it's like, oh, Funky Stars, why not? Like, that's just, yeah. We had some fun names, but dude, that's awesome. And you've been running with that name for like 18 years now.
Yeah. I kind of got lazy at that. Like anytime there's like a new website, I'm like, this works. And then like Twitch is like, oh, there's a lot of video games, and that's based on a video game. So of course I'm going to use that.
Love it. All right, gang. We got 2 more questions left. 9 and 10. Let's do it again. Here we go. Question number 9. What is the name given to the series of 10 August Wilson plays predominantly set in Pittsburgh's Hill District? Again, what's the name given to the series of 10 August Wilson plays predominantly set in Pittsburgh's Hill District? Is it Pittsburgh Chronicle, Hill District History, Pittsburgh Cycle, or the Hill District Diary? 4 choices just popped up. Fast you click, the more you score. Again, what's the name given in those series of 10? That's right, 10 August Wilson plays predominantly set in Pittsburgh's Hill District. Question number 9. You guys got your answers ready? All right, Tracks, Truth, show me what you got. And we got Hill District, and we got Hill District Diary. Both players, actually, it's called the Pittsburgh Cycle. That's right. The series of 10 plays includes Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Fences. 10 of August Wilson, some of his most famous plays. That's right. They're all known as the Pittsburgh Cycle because they're predominantly set in Pittsburgh. I think just one, and it's Ma Rainey's that's set in Chicago. But I think they came from Pittsburgh. It was the story or part of it, I think. But yeah, Truth, you had mentioned August Wilson, and yeah, no, definitely, absolutely love August Wilson works too. I remember reading Fences in college as part of my modern literature class, and absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, very, very awesome playwright. Did a lot for the Black community for sure. I want to kick myself on the head for that. I never actually knew the name of the full. I know he did a whole series of it. I know the actual name of the series. Thanks for letting me know that.
Yeah, they called it the Pittsburgh Cycle. Sometimes you learn something here at Smart Trivia, and hey, knowing is half the battle. The more you know, and knowing is half the battle. Just mashing up my favorite PSAs from the 80s right there. So let's do it. Last question of the half. Question number 10. Yes. Love it. Truth. Yes. G.I. Joe. Exactly. All right. And Heated Glue, whichever viewer gets the most points gets a Smart Trivia t-shirt. So that's the way that works. So whoever scores the most points from the viewers gets a Smart Trivia t-shirt. Whichever one of these guys scores the most points between the two of them is going to get gift subs as a thank you to their community for being here and supporting the stream and, keeping the fun going. So everybody, let's do it again. It's question number 10. Here we go. Early in his career, Ryan Reynolds starred in a television film adaptation of which of the following comic books? Again, early in his career, Ryan Reynolds starred in a television film adaptation of which of the following comic books? Was it Casper the Friendly Ghost, The Green Lantern, Archie, or Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Again, Casper the Friendly Ghost, The Green Lantern, Archie, or Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Early in his career, Ryan Reynolds starred in a television film adaptation of which of those 4 comic book choices? Players, got your answers ready? All right, show me what you got. And the correct answer is, in fact, follow Smart Trivia on Facebook and Instagram, because, that's right. Correct answer was Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and we gave that away hours ago. We put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, put it on the Smart Trivia Facebook page, even put it in the Discord in a special hashtag. Yes, this is a hint section. Everybody, if you got a second, there's the links in the chat. Heated Glue, definitely going to hydrate. We're going to take a break actually in just a second, so I appreciate that. Everybody, if you're not following Smart Trivia, pick your favorite social media platform of choice, whether it be Discord, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. There's the links. Give a follow. Great way to support the channel, as well as get all the updates on what's going on. In addition to free points before every game, because we give away one answer. That's right. We give away one answer before every single Smart Trivia show, including the celebrity quiz matches. So everybody, we have done 10 questions. We're going to go take a quick break. Everybody, grab a drink, grab a snack. We're going to come back with plenty more Smart Trivia Celebrity Quiz Match, TruthTF, Awesometrax, coming right back after this. So stay tuned, everybody. All right, everybody, we are back, ready to take on the second half of the game. We've got our guests, Awesometrax, TruthTF. Guys, how you feeling so far? How you doing? You guys having fun?
Yes.
Yeah,
having
definitely.
a great time. Sorry, Austin, didn't cut you up, man.
That's okay.
Doing fantastic. Thank you.
Nice. All right. So we still got half the game to play. We are done with 10 questions. We got 10 more. We've got Torpedo 267 currently on top of leaderboard with 50,874 points, but just behind in second place, we got Push the Fisherman with 50,295. And then it's Squall X, Blair Spur, KCO, Gracie, This Is My Jenna, Zyla CB4K, and Listwitz rounding out the top 10. Everybody, hope you're ready to do it again. And I believe our players here, we have a score of 7-6. Awesometrax ahead of Truth by only 1 point. Am I correct? Mizuo, you got the score. Everybody, big shout out to Mizuo AMVs, keeping the score in the chat. Yeah. Miz? There he is. Yes, track 7, truth 6. There you go. There is the official scoring update from Mizuo again. Official scoring update is brought to you by Mizuo AMVs. If you like anime music videos, check out Mizuo AMVs for all your anime music video needs, wants, and desires. And I'm not going to go any further. No, big shout out to Mizuo AMVs. Really talented to make some awesome videos. If you like them, or if you don't even know what an AMV is, check them out. It's some really cool stuff. I never thought I'd actually enjoy listening to a Bryan Adams song, but cut to an anime video. It actually looked pretty cool. But everybody, we are about to turn this game up to 11. That's right. This game goes up to 11. Guys, ready for question number 11? All right.
Ready.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the kid's name? What's his name? What's the name? You got
TT. This is TT. Oh, he's loving right now. Okay.
I know. We got some fans in the chat saying hi to TT. Hi, TT. Good to see you. All right. TT's ready for question number 11. Hope you guys are too. Let's do it. Next question of the game. Here we go. Turning it up to 11. What was the name of the G1 Transformer that was the Autobot Scout and transformed into a Jeep? What was the name of the G1 Transformer that was the Autobot Scout and transformed into a Jeep? Was it Ratchet, Hound, Sideswipe, or Ironhide? What was the name of that G1 Transformer? It was the Autobot Scout transformed into a Jeep. Again, Ratchet, Hound, Sideswipe, or Ironhide. What do you got? Zyla Girl with Bumblebee. Of course not. Oh, obviously Girl Hoobastank. Hoobastank? That's not a transformer.
That's a bad.
Oh, that's funny. All right, question 11. G1 Transformer. Again, Ratchet, Hound, Sideswipe, or Ironhide. Which one was the Jeep? Show me what you got, guys. We got Ironhide and Ratchet, and both players swing and a miss. Correct answer actually is Hound. That's right. Hound was the Jeep. That's right. Yeah, Hound turned into the gray Jeep with like the no doors Jeep. It looks like the Mitsubishi edition of the Jeep, but yeah, Hound was the Jeep. And yeah, I loved G1 Transformers. Like I have a Jetfire right now that I'm looking to get refurbished because the back wings popped off while it was stuck in a box. But let's see, it was Awesometrax, or no, sorry, it was Truth. You would put Transformers
Truth, yeah.
as one of your favorites, right?
I think it was was it you, Awesometrax? I didn't think it was me. It could have been me. I mean, it was hard to find a cartoon as my youth because my youth is a long time ago, so
I know,
it was hard to remember. But yes, no, Transformers I used to love a lot in the '80s, and I watched like the first few movies, and that was the last time I saw Transformers. So, but it was some good times in the '80s, I tell you.
Yeah, same here. That's why you'd put both Ninja Turtles and Transformers. It's like, all right, I think I've done a couple Ninja Turtle questions here in the last couple of weeks. So let me go with Transformers. I mean, both of those were huge influences on me growing up. Like, I mean, I still have I have my Optimus Prime. I have Hot Rod from the original movie, like my original Hot Rod on display. I mean, it's not like in any kind of good condition. I mean, we used to play with it all the time, my cousins and I. So like, it's kind of beat up, but it's still there. It's Hot Rod, so I got him. But
speaking of, I actually had this is what I'm a little sad about this still to this day, but I collect all the figurines for like a lot of Transformers and a lot of Ninja Turtles back in the day.
Yeah.
And when we moved in the early '90s and when my parents separated, my father actually got rid of all of those, dude. Like he didn't mean to. He was just trying to make room for the storage. Yeah. So he got rid of all of those, and it makes you wonder like what the value of those things would have been right now. Because all those are still really tip-top shape, you know? But man, oh man, I still wish I had those things.
I mean, that's the catch. They have to be in tip-top shape. Like, if you played with them a lot, not a whole lot. But, like, at the same time, some of the ones that just, if it happened to be rare, sometimes it's like any condition will do. But, like, I remember going to a toy store a couple weeks ago because I was looking for an X-Wing pilot helmet. And I went to a collectible store nearby my house, and they had all the old He-Man action figures in a display case, and I'm looking at these like, oh my god, I had like at least half of these growing up for sure. I collected all of them, like, And I mean, seeing them now in like mint condition for resale, it's like, oh man, like if I had, and at the same time, it was like, no, there was no way I would have saved these. I loved He-Man. I loved playing with my He-Mans. I loved having them beat the crap out of each other. Yeah, I was chipping paint and taking dents out of them left and right. But you know what? That's what gave them character. They had battle scars, and that's why I loved those toys. So yeah, no, I couldn't collect back then. It just, but like I'm looking at them
By
now.
the power of Grayskull, man.
By the power of Grayskull.
Power of Grayskull. Man, I have the power.
Oh yeah, dude, that was so cool. That was like the one moment in like the Transformers movie, or no, the actual Masters of the Universe movie, where Dolph Lundgren finally, oh, I have the power. It's like, yes, finally. And actually, we did that on Thursday. We do word puzzles like on Wheel of Fortune, and we did before and after. And this last week's before and after, it was Lego Masters in the Universe. So it was Lego Masters in the Universe as the before and after puzzle. So yeah, we had fun with that one. But yeah, loved He-Man shit. But all right, that's question 11. Let's keep moving. Question number 12. Next one up. Here we go. Led by Vince Carter, which team did the Toronto Raptors defeat in 2001 to earn the franchise's very first playoff win? Led by Vince Carter, which team did the Toronto Raptors defeat to earn their first playoff franchise win, or their first franchise playoff series win? The Bulls, the Grizzlies, the Knicks, or the Heat? Was it Chicago, Vancouver, New York, or Miami? Obviously grilled, the Harlem Globetrotters. The Harlem Globetrotters did not lose, OG. They did not lose, no matter what. Poor Washington Generals. DJ Hopkins, yes, it was the Washington Generals. Much better. All right. KCO, it was the Red Sox, of course. All right. In 2001, Vince Carter and the Toronto Raptors, who did they defeat to earn the very first Toronto basketball playoff series victory? All right. Truth. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, Atrax, you good to go? Show me what you got, guys.
Oh.
We got the New York Knicks and the Grizzlies. Correct answer was, in fact, the New York Knicks. Only one player in the audience getting it right, and more importantly, our super Canadian sports fan, Atrax, getting that one right too. Atrax, as soon as you were like, oh, I love the Grizzlies, or no, not the Grizzlies. You were like, I love the Canucks, and I love the like you were saying, like you mentioned every team except for the Raptors, and I'm like, like when you were doing your intro, I'm like, you mentioned every team but the Raptors, and it's like, that's where I went with the question. So mostly because I loved watching Vince Carter, but I had to throw that at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, admittedly, I haven't been watching basketball as much this year. Like Raptors they're not having such a good season, but I mean, they had a really good run at the end of 2010s. Obviously, 2019 they won it all when Kawhi Leonard was with them. I remember Game 6 of the finals when they were up against the Warriors. I went to Bell MTS Place in Winnipeg to watch that, and yeah, that was something else. And yeah, I remember the section I was standing in. I did not it didn't look like I belonged there at all. Like I was just very different from everyone else. But I was like, that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. And yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I celebrated really good that night. So
that's awesome. That is epic.
That was such a heartbreak, man. Because I'm a Warriors fan still as well, especially during that time too. I actually met Vince Carter and Draymond Green, all those guys. And when I saw them beating down the Warriors, I was like, oh my God, there goes NHL. That's it. The Warriors dynasty's over after that one, and it has been. So, way to go, Raptors.
I just remember in college, my buddy getting free Celtics tickets, and the Celtics were terrible at this time, absolutely god awful. So my buddy he's like, hey, free Celtics tickets. I'm like, oh, who they playing? He's like, the Raptors. I'm like, wait, Vince Carter's coming to town? Dude, yes, sign me up. Like, I don't care if the Celtics got their ass kicked. I'll watch Vince tear it up on the court. Absolutely. Let's do that. Like, that'll be totally worth it. Yeah, Zeitler with Go Celtics beat LA. No doubt. But yeah, no, back in the early 2000s, the Celtics were pretty awful. Actually, Celtics, they've had so many great highs and terrible lows, but nothing as good as 2019 Toronto Raptors taking it home. That was epic. That was just huge. So, all right, here we go. Next.
Fun fact about Vince Carter: he's only player in NBA history to play in 4 different decades.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
True.
Yeah, 99, 2000s, 2000, and yeah, no, he got all the way up there.
Very end of 2020, yeah.
2020. Yeah, that's right.
Insane. All right, so here we go.
You figure Kareem would have done that.
Unstoppable, absolute legend. Oh man. All right, so keeping it going. Number 13, everybody, let's go. Next one up. What was the name of the speakeasy run by Richard Pryor's character in the film Harlem Nights? Little movie trivia question for you. If you've seen it, you know it. Maybe you do. What was the name of the speakeasy run by Richard Pryor's character in the film Harlem Nights? Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, great movie. It was at the Pity Pat Club, the Drunken Rooster, Club Sugar Ray, or Club Paradise? Question number 13. Pity Pat Club, Drunken Rooster, Club Sugar Ray, or Club Paradise? What was the name of that speakeasy run by Richard Pryor's character in Harlem Nights? All right. Awesometrax, looks like you're ready to go. Truth, you good?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Show me what you got, guys. Drunken Rooster, Club Sugar Ray, point going to TruthTF. It's Club Sugar Ray. Way to go if you got it. Way to go if you knew. Shout out to Zyliel 62083 highlighting the message, the Golden Banana. That is an infamous upstate Massachusetts gentleman's establishment. DB's Golden Banana, Route 1, Saugus, Massachusetts. Yeah, I'm talking like I've been there. Anyway, let's keep going. No, Club Sugar Ray, no, Harlem Nights. Truth, when you put that, I was excited because I forgot about that movie, but I thought that movie was so great. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor together. Like, it's just, it's
Ella Reese, Red Fox. Yeah. Oh my God. No, it was, I didn't realize who I was looking at back in the day because, I was really young, but looking back at it, there's a lot of superstars in that. And I think it's an extraordinarily highly underrated movie. It was such a good movie. For its time, very funny, and very timeless in my opinion too.
Yeah, no, I gotta go back because I gotta yeah, you're right. There's so many people that were no one at the time that ended up coming and no, I mean a lot of Harlem Nights, Eddie Murphy, definitely. Richard Pryor, good movie for sure. Red Fox is in it. Arsenio, of course, pops up.
Arsenio Hall's right. Arsenio Hall's in it.
Oh man, all right. So that's 13.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go.
Yeah, nice.
His role is really funny in that movie. That's all.
All right, here we go. Question number 14. Yeah, no, you guys just see the movie. It's we can't don't want to give away no spoilers, and some of the humor is Richard Pryor. So here we go. Question number 14. Let's keep it going. All right, here we go. Question number 14. Which of the following is not one of the names of 3 premium types of beef from Japan? Again, which of the following is not one of the 3 premium types of beef from Japan? We have Kobe beef, Matsusaka beef, Yonezawa beef, and Mishima beef. Which one is not one of the 3 premium beefs from Japan? Is it Kobe, Matsusaka, Yonezawa, or Mishima? Which one is not one of the 3 premium beefs from Japan? Because I know both of you guys put steaks as your favorite, so I wanted to see what you guys know about steaks for real. So, all right, guys. Again, Kobe, Matsusaka, Yonezawa, or Mishima. Which one is not one of the 3 premium beefs? And yeah, loving the chat right now. Keep the wrong answers coming all night long. Fast and the Furious, Tokyo beef. Love it, DJ Hopkins. Neo-Am, bacon. Definitely bacon, of course. All right. Yeah, Tracks, Truth. Show me what you got. Question number 14.
You know what?
Both,
I wish I could have changed it. It's too late now.
Both players got it wrong. Truth, what would you change it to?
Yeah. I would have Mishima.
And why would you change it to Mishima?
Because Mishima is just the last name of a video game character spelled like it's out of place. I have no idea.
Yeah, you are correct.
That would have been lucky, guys.
Mishima is the last name of the characters from Tekken. That is exactly where I got it. That's exactly where that came from. So yes, 3 are steak. 1 is the last name of Kazuya and Hahachi from the Tekken franchise of video games. And both players getting it wrong, going with Matsusaka. Shaq Beef, DJ Hopkins, look at you. No. As soon as I was like, steak, I was like, oh, awesome. Because I'm definitely a steak fan myself. So I was like, all right, let me see, specific kinds of steaks, test your knowledge, see what you guys know, and hopefully maybe caught the Tekken reference in there. But yeah, Mishima beef.
Caught it too late.
The only one I knew it wasn't right was the Kobe beef. That's it. I'm unfortunately not well versed in different kinds of beef, especially outside of North America, unfortunately. But I thought Matsuzaka was was a baseball player, like what Blurspur said. So that's why I picked that.
It is Daisuke Matsusaka was playing for the Boston Red Sox for a hot minute. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That definitely was, but
Nice.
it was spelled differently. I think there was a Z in Daisuke Matsusaka versus, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Blurspur, right. The guy that threw the gyro ball. That's right. Daisuke Matsusaka. Exactly. All right, so that's question number 14. So real quick, what do you got? Favorite, like real quick, you guys are at a steakhouse right now. You're ordering like any favorite cuts. Like I'm a prime rib guy, 100% all the way. Give me a prime rib, medium rare, and just let me tear into it with a big old knife. Like that's good. But what do you guys like? Filet guys, like talk to me.
No, I'm the same. Sorry, go ahead, Awesome. You can go first.
Well, I wasn't sure you're ready to go. I'm still out.
You guys are so polite.
I don't care as long as it's cooked properly what part of the cow it's on the plate, provided it's cooked right. But prime rib is definitely something good as well. I like filet mignon as well.
Nice. What about you, Traxta?
Me, probably like tenderloin is probably one of them, or top sirloin if I want something that's a little healthier, I'll go with that. Or ribeye is also good.
Nice.
Probably those three.
Very cool, very cool. All right, gang. We're going to do one more question, quick scoring update, and then come out with the final 5. Here we go. Question number 15. Next question up. According to 2019 sales data, which Hyundai model is their most popular sedan? Which Hyundai model is their most popular sedan? Is it the Elantra, the Accent, the Sonata, or the Santa Fe? Which model is their most popular sedan? Most popular sedan. Again, is it the Elantra, the Accent, Sonata, or Santa Fe? Most popular sedan from Hyundai. Truth is ready. Trax, you good?
Yep.
All right, everybody, show me what you got. And correct answer, you're getting points. If you knew, in fact, it was the Elantra. That's right, the Elantra. Sonata and the Accent are both close. Santa Fe is an SUV, not a sedan at all, but it is the Hyundai Elantra. Trax, you got that one right. And you're a fan of the Hyundai line.
Well, I actually have an Elantra.
Nice.
An older one. It's an 07, but still gets the job done. And surprisingly low amount of kilometers on it.
Nice. Heated glue. Definitely need to hydrate. And now I got the big water bottle for the rest of this. But Trax, is that your first Hyundai? Have you had like several Hyundais? Are you looking to get new Hyundais? Is it like just brand loyalty? You just love your one car?
Well, it's the first one I've had. Like, I drove a Mazda Protege for a little bit, like when I first got my license. Actually, I think every car in my family has a Hyundai, which is kind of
nice.
Just by happenstance, but yeah.
Nice. I'm Chevy myself. Except for my Honda Civic, which I loved. I used to have a Honda Civic hatchback. Every car I've had has been a Chevy for the most part. So except for my one Honda, but. Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of my Chevys, but yeah, no, I know. I love hearing about brand loyalty stories and like hearing like, oh yeah, no, my first car was this, and just like that's it, and like like my Chevy, like my first Blazer, we road trips up to Niagara Falls, up into Canada and stuff, like just going on a whim out of college and just packing everything we can into the car and just going up, like loving that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's why I always have those kind of like great memories with my Chevy. So when I saw like brands like Hyundai, I was like, oh, maybe there's a cool car story in there or something, or just your Hyundai refuses to die kind of thing. But all right, here we go. Question number 15 is done. Quick scoring update. And right now we've got Torpedo 267, Push the Fisherman, Blurspar. This is my Jenny, KCO Tenti. We got Gracie, we got Squall X, we got Xyla Girl, then Neo Amp, and CB4K rounding out the top 10. Here we go, everybody. Oh, excuse me. That was the big water bottle. Question number 16. That's right. Here we go into our final 5 questions. This is it. Here we go. Final 5, everybody. Question number 16. Don't forget, fasty click. The more you score. If you don't know, let it go. But hey, if you're falling behind, like right now, even if I were Blurspur, maybe if I were Blurspur, I'd still be skipping questions. But if I were Jenny, if I were KCO, I'd be taking every shot, just clicking on whatever I thought was right first and trying to score those points, because yeah, these final 5 was going to make and break. So here we go. Question number 16. And don't forget, we got Trax up by only 1 point in our head-to-head competition between our guests here. So here we go, guys. Question number 16 coming up. Next question. voiced by Phil Hartman, what's the name of the fictional actor on The Simpsons remembered throughout Springfield for his various film roles? Question number 16, voiced by Phil Hartman, what's the name of that fictional actor on The Simpsons remembered throughout Springfield for his various film roles? Was it Herbert Powell, Troy McClure, Hank Scorpio, or Lionel Hutz? Question number 16, Herbert Powell, Troy McClure, Hank Scorpio, Lionel Hutz. Which one, again, is the fictional actor that was voiced by Phil Hartman? It was Scratchy the Cat. No, DJ Hopkins. It was Duffman. Yeah. Also, the Pink Guy Yeet followed about 15 minutes ago. Pink Guy Yeet, thank you so much for that follow. You are so smart. Thanks for coming through. Apologies if I missed the alerts as we're going through. I'm entertaining guests, trying to do the best I can. But yeah, thank you so much, the Pink Guy Yeet, for that follow. You are so smart. Happy Monday. All right, question number 16, voiced by Phil Hartman. Which one of those 4 characters was it that was the fictional actor remembered throughout Springfield for his various film roles? Tracks, Truth, what you got for me? And yes, both players scored the point. It is in fact Troy McClure. Yeah, way to go, Troy McClure. You may remember him such films as... And yeah, insert titles here. Both players had put Simpsons on their surveys as favorite TV shows. And I don't know if you guys out there know this, but the name Smart Trivia, I Am So Smart, SMRT, yeah, that's a Simpsons reference. So had to go with that, had to show the love because Phil Hartman and Lionel Hutz was the lawyer character, also voiced by Phil Hartman. So was another character voiced by Phil Hartman. A couple of people had put Lionel Hutz, but yeah, had to go with Troy McClure. Guys, favorite Simpsons moments, go. Trax, you go first. What's your favorite Simpsons moment?
Ooh, good question. Oh man.
Put you on the spot.
There's a lot of good ones, but
make one up. Pick one.
I think probably. Oh man, I can't think of one. So many good ones. I think the one that I laughed at really hard was when Homer's starts inventing things. Like he discovers Thomas Edison, starts inventing a bunch of things, and one of them is this makeup gun that he creates. And he's like, "This is for the woman who has only point something seconds to get ready." Blasts Marge in the face with that, and then like it points away. It like blasts the wall. It looks like a clown. Like had it looks like a clown blew up on the wall, and then try to keep your nostrils closed. And that just I was killing myself laughing when I saw that the first time.
I remember that episode because they visited Thomas Edison's workshop. Or like the Thomas Edison Museum.
Yeah.
And I freaked out because I was living in Edison, New Jersey, where the real life Thomas Edison Museum and Workshop is. So I was just like, oh my God, the Simpsons came to my hometown. Like, that's incredible. So I remember that. Yeah. All right, Truth, favorite Simpsons moment. What you got?
2 of them, actually. I think my favorite moment would be when they do the music videos. Everyone do the Bartman, for example. Bartman is still catchy to this day. Really is. And then I guess one of my favorite episodes, not the favorite, one of my favorite episodes that come to my mind is when Homer and Marge, they're high school, when they got together and they met, and the story of how they got together.
Yes.
That was really cute.
Yes. Oh, classic. Love it. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. I'm huge Simpsons fan, so I had to put you on the spot for that because awesome. Bartman, according to Mizio AMV, is written by Michael Jackson. Yeah, that was part of, because they did that while he was there for the Lisa's birthday episode. Hoper.
Fun fact, I wanted to, when you mentioned like your hometown of Edison, New Jersey, like my hometown actually was mentioned a couple times in The Simpsons too. I think there was a mid-10s, like a 2000s episode where at one point like I think Homer and Ned are like smuggling prescription drugs from Canada, and they go to Winnipeg, and the sign says, "We were born here. What's your excuse?" And I burst out laughing at that.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
And then there's this famous where this guy is like driving with his kids, and they're like crying and whatnot. He's like, if I hear another word, we're going back. And then I think Nelson hits the guy. That's it. Back to Winnipeg. So yeah.
All right, that's question 60. Oh man, yeah, I love it, absolutely love it. Some of the best Simpson jokes are on signs. It's you miss them, but if you catch them, it's just the absolute best. Like, absolute brilliant. Like we could do we've done Simpsons trivia. We could do whole episodes on this for sure. But all right, we got 4 questions left in the game, everybody. Here we go. Number 17. Next question up. Don't forget, faster you click, the more you score. Players. What was the title of the 1997 PlayStation compilation that included both Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger? What was the title of that PlayStation 1, PS1 compilation? It was Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger released together. Was it called Chronicles of Time, Trigger Fantasy, Square Anthology, or Final Fantasy Chronicles? Again, what was the title of that 1997 PlayStation compilation released for the PlayStation, combined Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger onto the same disc, or 2 discs in the same box? Yeah, I think it was 2 discs in the same box. But yes, both Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy IV. What was the name of that compilation? It was Crash Bandicoot, of course. CB4K. All right, guys, show me what you got. What do you got, players?
Oh no,
we got Final Fantasy Chronicles.
Actually,
Final Fantasy Chronicles. No. Go with your gut. It's Final Fantasy Chronicles. No, it's Final Fantasy Chronicles. Yeah, way to go. Both players scoring that point. Yes. Neo-Am, Jackson Spyro, Take Manhattan. Love it. Yeah, no, that's right. The Final Fantasy Chronicles. Yeah, the mashup of Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger. That's right. Anthology had 5 and 6 Truth.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah, way to go. But Truth, you would put, like, let me double check. Was it Truth that you put Final Fantasy? No, Chrono Trigger is your favorite, right? Yeah. Yeah. I never played Chrono Trigger, but it's on my like that's next on my list because I just did a playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, which was the top of my bucket list as far as JRPGs I needed to play through. So I finally finished Final Fantasy VI in February or March of this year. My first playthrough ever. Finally defeated Kefka and all that good stuff. So
solid game, dude.
Oh my god, amazing. So, but Chrono Trigger is supposed to be even better, from what I've heard.
Chrono Trigger, to me, is easily one of the greatest JRPGs at this period. I know it's like dated; it's like 25 years at this old, 25 years old at this point.
Oh yeah.
But boy, oh boy, get your hands on it, play it, please.
And from what I remember hearing about Chrono Trigger, one of the things that they did was they didn't do random battles. Like you could see your enemies coming before you engaged in battles, so that it wasn't like, oh, I'm walking. Oh no, god damn it! I was like 1 step away from the village and I was gonna go heal and now I'm stuck getting another fight. Yeah, I've had that Final Fantasy frustration since Final Fantasy 1. I've played through not all of them. I've played for maybe like 5 or 6 of them. So yeah, no, but I felt it for sure. All right, so yeah, question number 17, Final Fantasy Chronicles. Wait, with Truth, you're Final Fantasy fan yet too? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love pretty much every JRPG game that's top notch. Well, no, not top notch, but like mainstream. I pretty much have probably played it.
If you had to pick a favorite Final Fantasy or top 3 Final Fantasies.
Oh God,
or is that too much? Is that too much? I know there's a lot.
If I would pick up top of my head, I'll probably go. People won't hate me for this one, but I do like 7. Mm-hmm. I do like 10, and believe it or not, I do like 15. Okay. I thought 15. They needed more women in 15, no doubt. It felt like a bromance for sure, but the whole story and gameplay was just absolutely great.
Nice.
Obviously, 8 is good, 4 is good, 6 is good.
8 might be the next Final Fantasy I play through because I played 7 when it was on the original PlayStation. I recently, in the last couple of years, I played through 9 and 10. I loved 9. I absolutely loved 9. Like 9 was like the throwback to like the full turn-based combat and everything. And same thing with 10. Like 10. I remember 10 doing like the final battle, taking like 90 minutes through that battle, being like this like epic turn-by-turn chess match of like, all right, now I'm gonna return. Like it just. I love it. So yeah, no, it's one of my absolute favorite.
The only one they got. Sorry, am I the only one that got a little misty-eyed at the end of Final Fantasy X? I was just curious, asking for chat for the most part. Little misty eyes, a little watery eyed at the end of that game. Just this question.
I definitely a little at the end. Final Fantasy VII, when that one main character dies, I definitely teared. Like that, like when disc 1 ends, I was just like, no. Like I spent hours building up this character. What do you like? All right, when do I get them back?
Yeah.
And then I find out we don't. Like this is a video game death that like sticks. It's like no. What is this? This is not supposed to.
ranked is ranked in top 3 in most sites. Is ranked in one of the top 3 most memorable game moments. Is the death of that character.
Blew me away. So spoiler alert, everybody in chat, if you ever play through Final Fantasy VII, I don't know about the remake, but I think that scene would have to be part of the remake too. But yeah, you lose a character about a third of the way through the game, and you lose a character in a very dramatic fashion. So just throwing that out there. All right, gang, we got 3 questions left. Just 3 left in the game. Here it comes, number 18. Next one up. Again, fast you click, more you score. Number 18. Which Brantley Gilbert song did not reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100? The Billboard Hard Rock Songs chart. That's right. Shout out to all you country music fans. Very rarely do we ever get a chance to ask a country question around here. So we're going to see what you got here. Brantley Gilbert, country music artist, believe it or not, had songs hit number 1 on the Billboard Hard Rock song charts. 3 of them have, 1 of them has not. Which one didn't? Was it Small Town Throwdown, Country Must Be Countrywide, What Happens in a Small Town, or You Don't Know Her Like I Do? You Don't Know Her Like I Do is the name of that one. So which Brantley Gilbert song did not reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot Hard Rock Songs chart? Which one did not top that chart? Question number 18. I know, Truth, you're probably just taking a shot in the dark. Awesometrax is like struggling, trying to be like, wait, maybe I know. Oh no, you know this? All right.
Well, just do typos matter this time around, or?
No. Typo.
Okay.
Typo is still gonna be a wrong answer here. It's just shadow. So show me what you got. Sorry, I'm gonna give it away. Damn. You Don't Know Her, and You Don't Know Her.
You Don't Know Her.
It's actually Small Town Throwdown. That's right. Small Town Throwdown. The only one to not top the hard rock chart, because and I thought that might be guessable just because that was probably the least sounding hard rock song of them all. Although at the same time, Throwdown is the name of a hard rock band, so who knows? DJ Hopkins, there is no Redeems talking a Southern accent on.
Yeah.
Oh no, on your channel. Sorry.
Yeah,
on this
sorry,
channel.
DJ. I'm not tonight. Maybe
Not
Wednesday.
tonight.
Maybe Wednesday. But yeah, I do have a talking a Southern accent for 3 minutes point redeem on my channel. I also have a talk like Zoidberg for 3 minutes, which
jeez.
People love to redeem that one. And actually, I sang Black Hole Sun in Zoidberg voice a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow. I laughed so hard when I started calling. Oh, that's ridiculous. Zoidberg voice with like doing Soundgarden. That's awesome. Atrax, you're a character. I absolutely love it. All right, so here we go. We got 2 questions left. Just 2 questions left. Here it comes. 19 and 20, worth all the money. This is it. Final question. Again, whoever has the most points gets a Smart Trivia t-shirt. For all you viewers playing along at home, here we go. Question number 19. What brand name did Sony give to its line of color televisions produced in the 1960s? Question number 19. What brand did Sony give to its line of color televisions first produced in the 1960s? Was it ColorVision, Lumachrome, Trinitron, or Chromoscope? Again, ColorVision, Lumachrome, Trinitron, or Chromoscope. What was the name of Sony's color televisions? Heated Glue, got your back. Truth, you got this. Sony definitely came from Truth's survey for sure. Atrax definitely looking like you might know. Truth, like, I think I had one of those TVs sitting in my basement from like back in the day. Like, I didn't own this, but my like grandma did. Like, and I remember it going, like, I could see that look on your face, Truth. What you got? All right, players, show me your answers. Again, which one is it? And we got ColorVision. Actually, Sony did Trinitron. That's right. They called it Trinitron.
Trinitron.
Yeah. Because they did a special like 3-line process. And so they called it Trinitron, and to be like, you know, the fancy words of the future that they were making up in the 50s and 60s for sure. So yeah, Trinitron. But no, you put so like I was like, all right, because I also big Sony fan. My first stereo was a Sony, but I didn't want to do another Walkman question because everybody, Sony first Walkman. Like when everybody thinks Sony fun facts and Sony trivia, Walkman is always the first default. So it was like Sony did a lot more cool stuff. Like the Trinitron TV actually was like a really huge like innovation. But then like, you know, just kind of throwing it out there, seeing what everybody knows and see what everybody got. Most players at home got that one wrong too. But Truth, I mean, what brought you into the Sony fold? What made you a Sony fan?
Quite honestly, I'll be realistic, I was just having trouble figuring out what company I just liked in general. Um,
All right, all
but
right.
Sony is just, they've been very entertaining. I've had like my TV was Sony, not now, but my TV was Sony. I had a receiver that was Sony PlayStation. I had a Sony Walkman as well, like you mentioned, and a Discman as well. So yeah, Sony's been around for a while for me. So has a little special place in my heart.
Yeah, same here. I mean, like my surround sound receiver, Sony, my Blu-ray DVD player's always been Sony. It's like, and I don't know, just ever since like I started getting Sony stuff and learning how that Sony stuff is usually made to work well with other Sony stuff, it's just like, yeah, no, this is easy. So, all right, everybody, this is it. Final question of the game. Question number 20. Here we go. Players, audience, this is it. Final question. Last one. Good luck, everybody. What was the title of the DC Comics series created by Jack Kirby after he left Marvel Comics in 1971? What was the title of that DC Comics series created by Jack Kirby after he left Marvel in 1971? Was it the Justice Society of America, the New Gods, Captain Atom, or Secret Origins? Again, created by legendary comic book writer Jack Kirby. Which one did he create following his departure from Marvel Comics and he left Marvel, went to DC in 1970-71, and what was the name of that title? Which book did he create? We got some fun wrong answers in the chat. It was Kirby the video. It was Beetle Bailey. Yes, DJ Hopkins. But yeah, Trax, Truth. Show me what you got. We got Secret Origins, Justice Society of America, and actually correct answer is in fact the New Gods. That's right, the New Gods. Yeah. Epic series created by Jack Kirby, and known as one of the few series that really was all Jack Kirby with no interference, with no outside, no, Stan Lee getting in on it. Like, it was all Jack Kirby, and one of the most epic series produced. And I went with the comic one because Trax, you had put that you don't read books at all, but you would put a lot of different comic book references throughout your other trivia questions, your other survey answers. So it's like, all right, there's a couple comic book references here. Let me see what you know about comic book writers, comic book authors. And because I always wanted to like have some kind of literature question, some kind of book question. And comic books are books here as far as smart trivia is concerned. So
yep. Yeah, like there's a couple things here and there that I kind of have some knowledge about, but like I'm more of like I do read articles a lot, but books haven't been my thing.
No worries. All right, so hey guys, we got 20 questions done. Let's find out who won. Let's show off the final results for the players at home, and with a grand total of 88,000 points. Big winner tonight, Push the Fisherman. Congratulations, Push the Fisherman, getting the win, 88,000 points. Also with our guests here, TruthTF and Awesometrax, and it's Awesometrax by 1 point, only 1 point. Trax 11, Truth 10. So way to go, Awesometrax. Congratulations. TruthTF, guys, both, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much for being part of this. Normally I'd be like, all right, actually, now Truth, you get to go first. Tell us a little bit about, everybody. So normally I let the winner pick who we're going to raid out to next, but TruthTF normally streams right around now. So Truth, if you have any goodbye parting messages you want to say before you dip out, you want to say goodbye to everybody, and then we're going to go raid you in just a minute. Go for it.
First off, thank you all so very much for the support. Appreciate you all for doing that. Awesometrax, GG, congratulations, bro. That was well fun. I wish I had just done that Mishima and just raced and put it in there. It would have been a nice tie game. But
then we would have gone to the Marvel race tiebreaker.
Yeah, that would have been totally cool. But thank you all so much, Smart Trivia. Yo, you're the man. Thank you very, very much for hosting this, having us on here. We had a lot of fun. It was great. Much love to you all in chat. Thank you for being so supportive, and thank you for having me.
Oh, Truth, thank you so much for being here. Again, everybody, make sure you're following TruthTF and as soon as you're live, we're going to raid right on over. So get that on set up, and we'll see you in a little bit, Truth.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys. And again, take care. Is it okay if do you want me to close my screen?
Yeah, you can close out. You're good to go.
Okay, thank you, my man.
All right, and Awesometrax. Oh, right, when he closed out, it went there. Okay. So let's move that. Nope, wrong one.
By the way, or oh, there you go. Okay.
Nope, I got you. I'm just gonna move you real quick.
Okay.
You're cool. Hold on, I can just fix this. All right, so everybody, Awesometrax, if you want to say what's up to everybody, when's the next time you're going live? When's yeah, what are you up to next?
So Wednesday, I'm probably going to be doing a stream 5:30, 8:30. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. Fridays are my normal stream days. Usually I go late afternoons that day. I'm part of the super group, which started by Lieberman Plays. Also Shaman Steve, who both of them were on this a few months ago, I understand.
Oh yeah, epic episode. Definitely check that replay out on YouTube, everybody, for sure, if you haven't already. Yeah,
so I'm a part of that on Friday afternoons with them and a few other streamers. It's a lot of fun. We play various other games. Sometimes we do Among Us. Sometimes we pick like golf games or just some game we find on Steam and just try it out. And yeah, once hockey season's over, usually I do Mondays and Fridays, and it's usually Jackbox. Sometimes it's another day, but yeah, Wednesday is gonna be the next time I stream, and yeah, thank you very much for having me. I was gonna say, I didn't know if I could hear myself. I was gonna say like, yeah, great game Truth. It was a really good battle. Yeah, he's an awesome guy. One of the favorite raids I've had too. Like, I raided him in late February, and ever since then I've spent a lot more time on this channel. So
awesome. Well, everybody, again, Awesometrax, thank you so much for being part of it. I know I use the word awesome all the time, and you're here in your Awesometrax, and everybody, again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of this. For all you new followers, we're back tomorrow night. All the smart, everybody, we are back tomorrow night, right here. Same smart time, same smart channel. Tomorrow night, back to the 80s. It's 80s Trivia 1981 edition. That's right. It's all going to be based on stuff that either started in or happened in 1981, things were created or invented, whatever. It's all 1981 edition. So it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night, every Tuesday, Trivia Night, Theme Night. So we are back again right here. Same smart time, same smart channel. So yeah, we're hanging out for just another second. Jenna, don't worry if you miss it. You can always catch the replays on you can always catch the replays on YouTube or the VODs here on Twitch as they come up. Let's see, is you guys is Truth ready for the raid yet? Has he gone live yet?
Let's find out.
I haven't seen yet. I didn't get the notification yet. So, but yeah, not yet. All right, cool. Just did. All right, so everybody, we're going to put the raid message in the chat. Crank up the parties, because here comes the Smarties. Yeah, we're bringing the party on over to TruthTF. Everybody, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for hosting. Yeah, on behalf of Awesometrax, on behalf of TruthTF, we all hope you had as much fun playing along as we did being here. Thank you so much, and yeah, we'll see you all again real soon. Cheers, everybody. Take care, and have a great night.